on this episode of Baby Bump Diaries Week 15 update. I have had so far a tumultuous week for this current week, which will soon be week 16, but I wanted to get week 15 up because there was information I wanted to share. And well, the events that happened while I was filming kept me from finishing. So I'm gonna roll that footage now. Hi ladies, and welcome to another episode of my Baby Bumps Diaries for week 15. And yes, I'm back in the car on my way to meet my friend Christina because me and the puppies, who are all the way in the back, have a doggy play date. But we are traveling about an hour away from home for the play date, which is fine. But I thought I'd take this time and do an update because it is going to be a whirlwind of a weekend and I'm not going to have a lot of time. So let's just jump right on into it. It is week 15 and it still feels like it's going by slow. I'm not kidding you. I know that some other women are saying, oh my gosh, it's going by so fast, I can't believe we're here. But for me, at this moment, it feels like, oh my God, it took forever to get here. And maybe that's because right now work is really slow and my days are dragging on. I mean, it could be a culmination of things. So, but let's also talk about symptoms. And last week I said I was feeling great. I was so, feeling so normal again. Well, I think I spoke too soon because I have been suffering from tension headaches. Mostly in the beginning of the week. I had to take Monday off of work and I reached out to some of my girlfriends on Facebook and they gave me some really nice remedies. Basically, it was drink more water, take a Tylenol or acetaminophen, and incorporate caffeine. And I thought, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I completely took caffeine out of my diet when I found out I was pregnant. So I could easily have been experiencing caffeine withdrawals from the tension headaches. So I had just this tiniest little 6-ounce cup of coffee, and it actually did really well for me. It stopped the headache and I felt good and I kind of felt like I had my energy back. So now I'm not saying that I'm going to have coffee every single day. That's not what I'm going to do. Just whenever I feel like I might need to maintain my physical and mental well-being when it comes to tension headaches, because it was pretty debilitating. I spent all of Monday in a dark room rubbing my temples, so that wasn't fun. And they also suggested prenatal massages, which I think I'm going to try and get in for one next weekend. We'll see how that works out. I also need to get Joe in for a massage too. He has been begging for a massage and I'm not going to give it to him. Let's see, other symptoms this week. Oh, this is super odd. My chest and breast have popped blood vessels. Like just little dots everywhere of popped blood vessels. And I assume that it's because the hormone changes and my body is really starting to produce a lot of extra blood for little boo-boo. Boo-boo is growing very rapidly inside. I don't feel anything, but he is demanding, she, no gender bias here, she is demanding a lot of nutrients, and it's kind of weird. I looked down one morning as I was going to the shower and I'm like, oh my God, what just happened to me? So that was interesting, and I know that it's normal. So let's see, what other symptoms have I been experiencing? I do find that I am tired in the afternoon still, especially this week. Maybe it's because nothing's going on at work, but I also think that it's the fact that you know, every night I get up to go pee. That hasn't stopped, but I don't get back to sleep after I pee. So I toss and I turn, and it's a battle. So when I wake up, I think that I'm fine, but then I come to the afternoon and I'm on the downward spiral. So yeah, I think things will change though. I really do. As boo-boo keeps growing and my uterus keeps lifting up higher off my bladder, I'm hoping to sleep through the night without having to wake up to go to the bathroom. One can only dream. Okay, so I think that is all my symptoms for the week, and I will check back in with you ladies in a little bit. Bye! It's on the boundary. You can do it! No, you don't want to do it? Hi, Miss Arctica. She got into a dog fight. It was the other dog's fault though. So we are at the clinic getting her checked out because she's got a puncture wound in her ear and on the side of her face from the other dog. She's gonna get shaved and stitched up. Very scary, but you take care of your babies no matter what they are. She's so cute. It's my good girl. Yeah, it's my good girl. Then we're gonna go eat afterwards. And then I'm gonna have to go to the doctor's because I got a little boo-boo too. So we'll see what happens. So our Saturday ended with a definite complication. It went from so much fun, playful, excitement, delightful day to scary, chaotic, panic mode. But all is well. I actually did not end up going to the doctor for my puncture wound. It is healing rather nicely. So I actually am not worried whatsoever. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so that's fine. Other things that were going on in week 15 was, let's see, a lot of round ligament pain. I'm still peeing in the middle of the night, which is causing the latter half of the night to be terrible sleep. What else? Tired, round ligament pain. Yeah, I mean, that's really kind of it for week 15. I did mention, however, that I thought I gained like 5 pounds in my first trimester, but my weight has been fluctuating so much, but it's been fluctuating downwards. So really, I only gained 3 pounds in my first trimester and not 5. And I haven't budged on the scale whatsoever. And I was really freaking out over that. And I kept thinking to myself, oh my gosh, am I not gaining enough weight now? But the reality is that you actually don't gain your weight until the latter half of the second trimester and to your third. Of course, this is my first pregnancy. I guess I'm letting the worrisome overtake the cool, relaxed attitude I was having beforehand. That's to be expected, I guess. Speaking of being worried, yeah, I've been worried that I haven't heard the baby's heartbeat in a long time, that I haven't felt movement, but who would? It's still early. I don't have a monitor, a heartbeat monitor, so I can't check the baby's heartbeat, but the feeling of not being pregnant is weird because I'm back to feeling normal, just have a little this extra bulge in my tummy area. So it's been very strange for me, and it's been a battle in my head to battle like, no, you really are pregnant, everything is fine, I don't feel anything, I don't feel sick anymore, I don't feel pregnant anymore, everything's not okay. So there's a war raging in my head, and I don't know how to win it on the positive side, but I am working on it. I am staying positive. I'm just reading a lot of very well-respected websites, making me feel just a little bit more at ease and all. I do have a confession to make, and maybe some of you can help me get over this, but I have not bought a single other baby item besides the shirt and the few books, or the onesie and the few books that I have already purchased. But it's like I'm waiting for something. Am I waiting to know the gender? Am I waiting to feel the first movements? Am I waiting for my belly to pop out a little bit more? What am I waiting for? I don't know. I guess a part of that is also a wee bit of fear too. And again, a struggle in my head. I would love to go out and just purchase a ton of things, but the reality remains that it's like I still want to hold it back just a little bit longer. And I want Joe and I to do it together, and he's been super busy, and I haven't really had the chance to, say, hey honey, let's go buy the crib this weekend, or let's go buy bed sheets this weekend. We don't know what we're having yet, so I'm at a loss right now, but I know that things are going to change. I do know that. I am very confident, but week 15 was rough. It was a little bit rough, and I guess you're gonna have those sometimes, and that's okay. But then you're gonna have the outstanding weeks, and those are by leaps and bounds better than the bad weeks. So, well ladies, I'm going to show you my belly, and then I'm going to call it quits and wrap it up and go make dinner. Let's show you the belly. Okay, here is the week 15 belly, but it's really week 15 and 5 days. There's not a lot of change happening right now. So, again, that just probably goes along with the whole fact that I am feeling worried, but I'm sure it's fine. I know it'll be fine. Boo Boo is still in there. Boo Boo is healthy. And yeah, there you go. Well ladies, thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And on a side note, I want to say a prayer for Kristy from conceiveababy, who has been struggling with infertility for a very long time and was on her journey to IVF. And in her 2-week wait, she lost her husband to a car accident. So I'm going to take a moment of silence for her, and I would love for you to join me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, ladies, and I will talk to you in my week 16 update.